sets in this game's history. I can't even say short history anymore. This game's been out for so long. It is really impressive the longevity this game has had. You know, every time you see someone say Smash is dead, look at every weekend we have a tournament with players like this, you know, one of the best players in Chile and a top 50 player in the world in Kurama, both here meeting Cleveland, Ohio of all places.
Yes. The international clash begins right now, and just like that, I'm curious to see, you know, how this is going to work. We've seen the Castle Mithra do a ton of work. Obviously, Pyra is the one that, you know, can make those comebacks, but Mithra just nickel and dimes you and consistently wins neutral and makes every single mistake feel like a country mile right now. And we've seen these two, you know, go into each other in collegiate as well today. So, you know, this is not a matchup either player is all too unfamiliar with.
Exactly right. Kurama taking his time, making it back to stage. Already at a pretty solid deficit. We see the Pyra coming out from Castle. It is, with the switch up here, it is a little bit harder to find those interactions with the debuff to your speed. But when you get that hit, you really only need one. But of course, the switch back to Mithra. Opting here, I feel like sometimes if you don't get the kill with Pyra in a good amount of time, it doesn't take that much longer for you to get the Mithra kill either. That's going to be helpful as well, forcing him to expend some of those resources. Of course, Mario up B. Really good recovery option, if not a little bit linear, but regardless, Castle still finds the first stock.
Absolutely, and at 45, it feels like Kurama actually hasn't been able to get a big hit, not until just now. The air dodge, though, able to, you know, slightly get away from the platform. Very excellent awareness right there. If you air dodge and continue to stay on the drift towards the platform, you could get caught again with another up air, and then that kind of results into the crazy clips that we know Kurama all too well for. So Castle consistently trying to make something happen here, though.
Hanging out here at ledge, Kurama rolls past, but Castle, one of those players, piloting character that can just catch pretty much any option off the ledge. Kurama trying to find any semblance of an opening, but Castle has just put up this like brick wall around him. Nothing meaningful coming out from the Mario at all.
Looking real good right here, though. Can we find something? Man, this, oh my God. Okay, gets the up B. Excellent stuff right here.
Parries it. Good knowledge there. So I've seen too many people this weekend get sharped by Mario up B. it's year 7 of Ultimate, and we're still getting sharped by Mario up B. So I'm happy that in top 8 at the very least we're seeing people parrying it or just getting out of the way.
Yes, everyone's learning. Oh, but the gentleman right there more than enough to get the job done just like that. Huge lead right now from Castle. Kurama gonna have to come up big right here. Unfortunately, doesn't get the follow-up after the grab. Can we potentially find something here? Oh my God.
Oh, hitting everything but each other, bro. Those air molecules are gasping right now.
And the big thing about Castle throwing out the back airs, it's the most non-committal option you can do.
Yes, yes.
It combos into itself, but it also does a relatively good job on shield, and you're able to drift it back as well. So you're not getting punished as severely because at this point you just don't want to give. You don't want to give the momentum away, especially after you work so hard to build this huge lead right here. One overextension here, though. That's an easy up smash. I was just about to say it. And
Yep.
Kurama beating me to the punch. But still, lots of momentum on Castle's side. Can't get too antsy. You just got to trade away because you work so hard to get this lead. But, oh my God, we see those up airs. Falling up air, and Mario's running at you with a falling up air. You need to run.
Yeah, we're seeing the aggressive Mario once again from Kurama. Dead again. Holy moly. Huge string from Kurama. That's what we needed earlier in the game. It's certainly not too late for him to win this game. Now it is.
Yeah.
Not too late, but certainly too low.
Yeah, it just doesn't make it far back enough. But just like that, going to be going on to game number 2. You saw Kurama just run it back. Let's just do it again. You know?
Yeah, before the up B was even over, I could see the hand movement coming out from him. But before that string at the end of Kurama's game there, that was kind of similar to what we saw in semis of Collegiate Cruise. Just like the dominating performance Castle was putting on. A character that can snowball, or player rather, that can snowball really effectively, even against players as talented as Kurama, who can snowball really well in his own right. I think that we're in for a treat for the rest of the set.
I still can't believe Castle soloed that team game 1. I still can't believe it.
Yeah, 11-0 is kind of crazy, especially as good as CSU was, too.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
ridiculous.
Because if you looked at game 2 was so much closer. But yeah, and you know, obviously LCU, unfortunately, not able to take it over Northwoods. We're getting another collegiate battle here, like we mentioned earlier. We've already seen these two, you know, face each other off, but obviously not 3-3, not in a full best-of-5 set. So we're starting to see Castle really make you know, make his mark and show that oppressive Mythra gameplay, which is what he honestly was most notably defeating Spargo with. He was consistently just keeping up in neutral and winning neutral altogether. So
I think. And see, that's a perfect example of what I was just about to say. I think that, like, we're getting into, like, a Mythra agenda right now. We're seeing a lot less Pyra come out. We'll see it come out for a little bit, and if you don't get the kill, it's back to Mythra, because Mythra can kill you not that much later than Pyra. Like, Pyra is like a pretty bad character on her own. It's just that you have Mythra that makes her viable. But really, sometimes you don't even need to go to Pyra. We can just see it with Mythra. We saw that with Castle beating Spargo, and we're seeing it right now as well. Pyra hasn't even come out yet.
No, not at all. And that's the thing, right, is everyone always talks about Pyra and how she hits like a truck. But in theory, if you just play perfect, Mythra can get the job done by herself, no problem at all. Gets the scoop right there, though, and finds the bear for good troubles. 100% deficit, but we've seen Kurama make these comebacks. We've seen Kurama steal these stocks with that set deficit, so can definitely make magic happen yet once again. But Castle gonna have to continue. Cannot get overwhelmed, no matter what's going on in the neutral here.
Rush chasing down, staying in shield. Perfect timing on that, too. That was crazy. Almost another stock gone for Kurama. Those reverse up airs, waiting a little off the mark for that down tilt. The Mario Classic down air should be enough to get the kill. Yes, it is. I can see the hand on your head. We're in for a very back and forth set. This is a heater so far.
And that was a cross up and a half.
Yeah, it was.
Well.
It was.
Because it was like immediately just spawned on the other side of him, and I was like, oh yeah, you're super dead no matter what happens.
We won the mini game once again. We're at that point in the bracket where it's going to be a little bit less consistent. Beautiful tech from Castle. Pyra back air, gonna close that stock out. Castle at 70. Pretty good position here for Kurama to take game 3.
Absolutely.
Are we on game 3 already?
I believe this is game 2.
Okay.
Castle won the first game. You know.
Okay, I was gonna say there's no way on memory hold a set this fun.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been so fun. It's been back and forth, neck and neck. So obviously every game happening so fast. Sometimes it might be easy to forget. But yeah, it's definitely game number 2 with Castle taking the first game. But right now, Kurama might be looking to tie it up 1 apiece here. Could potentially find some magic here. The nairs to interrupt the advantage, right? Gets the forward throw and the down smash just to cover all the tech options.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. The Mario Classic is throwing out 2 smash tags in a row, sometimes a third. Not needing it that time. Kurama evening the set count 1-1. And honestly, hey, look at that. Production was just predicting the set count.
Absolutely, yeah, no, for sure. And I will say though that unfortunately we had the situation where Kurama throws out the smash attack, it misses, and Castle was like, oh, it's my turn. It was still Kurama's turn.
Yeah.
You know? And that's just the way that works with the Mario up smash. It's so fast. It's so fast and it's so reliable, and it just interrupts whatever options you want to do. Sometimes you just gotta wait. It's the same concept as like Meister spamming down smash or Game & Watch spamming down smash. It's the same thing here, Mario with up smash. Yeah.
Ooh. Falling there takes another trade. They're just scrapping each other right now. Castle taking advantage, juggling Kurama, playing a little bit of Mario's game right now.
100%, and right now, just that one reversal, maybe a cape. That could have been something real scary. And great job holding in right there. If you're Castle, what a big opening! What a more dominant start right now from Kurama.
You hate to see it from both players. It's late. It's late. I'll draw for both of them. It's late in the day. You know, this is a tournament that's been this grueling as far as time goes, and you know, as far as players go. I mean, these people have played so much Ultimate today between collegiate and doubles and the rest of singles. You're gonna make mistakes like that. Kurama not making a mistake there, closing out that first stock.
Yeah, excellent work right here. Able to find something potentially. You see the combo right there. Waits for the reset on the platform, doesn't get it, but finally finds a whiff punish right there on the neutral B. And even the back air, not going to be enough to get something happen. The down air too. Flame Nova doing a really good job of catching the roll, but man, not really finding the biggest openings here. I can't remember what the percent window is for down to up air for Mario. It's definitely well past that point now as well.
Certainly, yeah. But not too past one for up air. Just missing at that time. You know, just DI read there. Ooh. Missing it again. Kurama still kind of put in the passenger seat, trying to find his way in there. That forward air not going to be enough to kill.
Catches the parry, excellent job right there, and is able to make it happen. That was, you know, finally picking the spots and finding those moments in which you can, you know, exercise, you know, those demons at the ledge. But man, just like that though, it takes a lot of damage. It was a lot of bleeding. I'm not sure if Castle's able to bring it all the way back. Kurama, when he's had the lead, has been able to hang on to it pretty consistently. So, you know, if anything, Kurama's the one that steals the leads, right? Especially
yes.
His character's so giving. But, I mean, we've seen Pirate down air up smash work wonders in the past for people.
Yeah, no, Castle certainly able to make this comeback. But that side B, not what you want to see. That is easy pickings for Kurama with a damn near full stock lead.
Just like that, you know, you start to see, you know, I feel like in the first game and most of the second game, we saw Castle use the Mithra as a whiff punishing tool, using the speed and just kind of waiting out, kind of coming in and out of that burst range for Mario and finding the punishes. But now because you're down so much, oh my God, just because you're down so much, you have to go in, and that's exactly what Kurama wants you to do.
Yeah, a little late to pull the trigger on that forward air. Had the right idea, I think just reacted a little bit late. Ooh. Spot dodging up smash. He's in his head, Oscar. He's in his head so hard. Gosh, up air is going to kill though. A good answer from Castle. Obviously, the 100 is going to be a bit of a mountain to climb. Playing Mithra though, certainly doable. And a pivotal game 3, no less.
Absolutely, you gotta have cojones to make that work. Just the spot dodge, you have to have so much bravery right there. It's a crazy call out, but just like that, you see Castle starting to make this comeback potentially here. Doesn't get hit by every single hit of that side B. One bad landing could be enough.
Oh, he charged! Oh, he almost had it. That certainly would have killed just straight up. Held on for just a microsecond too long. Not going to get him to neutral B. Kurama's experienced enough to do it. Up air, though. Still not going to get the kill. Lands through the up tilt to get an up smash. Great catch from Kurama, and Castle stands up and emphatically claims he wants to run it back.
Yeah, that was unfortunate right there. I feel like multiple times now we've seen Castle kind of just like, there are moments where we see the aggression from Castle, and it's pretty much like when he doesn't notice that he needs to pull back a little bit, that's exactly when Kurama finds those up smashes, finds those punishes, because sometimes it's very deceptive against Mario because of his frame data, because of the fact that, you know, that up smash is so fast and so reliable. Sometimes you're sadly mistaken of when it is your turn to kind of push buttons, to kind of be a little bit aggressive in Mario's face. But I would like to see more use of the speed from Mithra and more of the spacing from Mithra as well, in order to, you know, maybe put himself on the board to go to game 5.
Yeah, certainly possible. Needs to exercise a little bit more. Kurama just had done such a good job of adapting from game 1, even though Castle almost brought it back that last game. Still just felt very in Kurama's control for the remainder of it. But very close right now. Castle trying to apply a lot more pressure, almost catching it. Kurama teching away. Castle not quite ready to react to it. Holding ledge. Nair is going to catch the aggressive option from Kurama. I feel like he just loves pushing a button off the ledge.
Absolutely. And one of the big things is Kurama is always landing with these, oh my God, lots of damage. Oh no.
Wow, what a call out from Kurama. Castle unfortunately failing the go to ledge challenge, and Kurama taking full advantage of it right there.
Yeah, we saw Kurama, you know, find these juggles and then wait a second, wait for the option. Nice job right there. Yeah, just get it back. We saw those like aggressive, like here's my combo, and then let me pull back. You whiff, punish, combo, wait, whiff, land in front of me, F smash. Like very good awareness right there from Kurama, but Castle also finding those early kills. I mean, that's exactly what you needed, especially because it felt like nothing was going his way for a second, and we were starting to see that momentum shift towards Kurama, but obviously now it's a little bit more evened out, a little bit more spaced out here.
Ooh, upper string coming out from Kurama, has him in the air still, catches the air dodge. Just the third time he just let him fall and kind of reset the situation. That's a lot of damage on Castle. He needs to try and make some of that up. Tech's out, gives Kurama plenty of time to chase him down with the grab. He loves doing that.
Yeah, just like that though. 128, gotta go to the max distance and able to at least shake him off, because that would have been a really tough position. Oh man, that would have been a really tough position to get up smash on that ledge, or on that platform I mean, but right now.
Pyro coming out at 69, definitely looking to maybe get a little cheesy stock here. Maybe not quite. It's cheeky, not so much cheesy. Definitely early, but unfortunately not going to work out for him. Castle hangs his head back. Option was not successful. Has the land with Pyro still going for that kill. Almost gets it too, but Kurama under him and answers back with a down air so quickly. Ooh, shield looking a little low, but Kurama holds onto it again. Dash attack finally going to take that stock. Not a lot of credit on Castle. He is certainly still in the set.
Absolutely, definitely doing a really good job right here to continue on in this set. Is able to make some magic happen here. We see the combos right now from Kurama. The wait right there for the forward air ends up jumping. Castle definitely doing a really good job of just kind of waiting for the right moment to use that defensive option to get out of that combo.
Ooh. Hanging on up the ledge, up B, gonna catch once again that landing. Castle has been landing on stage quite a lot this set, and Kurama's taking a lot of advantage of it. Back throw, so much damage on Castle. What looked very doable is getting a lot harder, and it's only getting harder by the second. That's a good start for Castle. He just needs a few more of those. Switch to Pyro, tries to catch it down air, not gonna find it quite yet. But all of a sudden, not a bad position at all. Kurama waits to use that up B, very smart. One of the most patient players I've ever watched, genuinely.
One more chance at life right here for Castle. Tournament life on the line. Can't get sniped by these fireballs. A back air, an up smash, something like this. But the up B as a call out with the max rage not able to make it happen. One more chance at life for both of these players. Kurama, can you close the set out? Castle, can you make it to game number 5?
He was so close to getting it with that dash into his shield. Doesn't matter if it ends anyway. What a way to close out that set for Kurama. Moving on to loser semis.
Yeah, it got to that point where Kurama was so aware that, you know, he was applying a ton of shield pressure, making